Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with MySugarFreeJourney.com, and today we're going to talk about the ketogenic diet and skin health, how to reduce wrinkles. Some pretty fascinating research has been done on this. The first reason why I thought this would be interesting was I saw a study that came out the other day that the average woman spends $200,000 in a lifetime on cosmetics. And honestly, that's probably about right. I see the stuff that my wife brings home, new toothpaste and eyeshadow, and she never seems like she finishes anything. But I've been married to the same woman for 25 years now, so they can go through some makeup. But wouldn't it be nice if there was a way that you could improve the quality of your skin without needing to spend $200,000 on makeup? There is, especially if you're a man. I'm a man. I can't wear foundation. I can't wear blush. Not that I would want to, but we need ways to keep our skin looking healthy and clean and wrinkle-free as we get older. Of course, all my wrinkles are up here in my bald head, but look at that. It's pretty good. I'm 45 years old. That's pretty good skin quality for 45 years old. So let's take a look at how the ketogenic diet will help your skin health. So the outer layer of your skin is called the epidermis. It's got three main components that we're going to talk about today: collagen, elastin, and I can never pronounce this word, glycosaminoglycans. Glycosaminoglycans, or GAGs, G-A-Gs. So we're just going to call them GAGs for short. So collagen is a structural protein. It's the most abundant protein in your body. It's found in your joints, your connective tissue, your bones, your cardiac tissue, and of course your skin. It's the structure of your skin. It's what gives everything its shape. And it's the breakdown of collagen in our skin that causes wrinkles. So we want our collagen to be hydrated and well nourished at all times. The next component is elastin. Elastin is only about 1 or 2% of the makeup of your skin. It's what gives your skin its elasticity. When you grab somebody's cheek and it pops back into place, that elastic nature of it is because of the elastin. You want your skin to be very elastic. You want it to go back in place. And then finally, the GAGs, the glycosaminoglycans. I probably should have just pronounced that a couple times before I started the video. So the GAGs are the most important element of the skin when we're discussing wrinkles, because it's the GAGs that fill in the gaps in the glycogen. It's what keeps the gaps in the collagen. It's what keeps the collagen hydrated. It's what keeps it looking full. If you keep your skin, your collagen well hydrated and restored, you're making new collagen as you need it. That's what keeps your skin looking fresh, and it's the GAGs that does that. Not only does it nourish the existing collagen, but it also repairs broken down collagen, and it makes new collagen. So you want to keep your GAGs working well, and like I said, well nourished, and everything working well there. So what do we do to improve the health of those GAGs and improve our skin health? Well, like many things in our overall health, it comes down to hormones before anything else. And in this case specifically, it's the hormone IGF-1 that increases GAG health and then skin health through that pathway. Now, this is not the only thing that IGF-1 does. IGF-1 has been implicated in a wide range of health factors. It's been correlated with longer lifespan. It's been correlated with increased brain health, increased cardiovascular health, lower inflammation. It's actually been correlated with a lot of different things. In fact, I could probably do 100 different videos just on what IGF-1 has been correlated with. But all of that's beyond the scope of this video. I just want to talk about skin health today. But when we're talking about IGF-1, you have to understand that IGF-1 works in opposition to insulin. So you can think of insulin and IGF-1 like being a scale, As one goes down, the other goes up. So as your insulin lowers, your IGF-1 raises, and vice versa. As you eat something that causes an insulin spike, your IGF-1 goes down. IGF-1 is it triggers a growth hormone, so it triggers, and that's why it triggers all of these positive health benefits for you. So we like IGF-1. We want as much of it as we can get up to a certain level, but most people aren't anywhere close to a high enough level of IGF-1 to cause problems. So, for the purposes of this video, we want a high IGF-1 amount. So how do we increase our IGF-1? How do we increase our GAG health? How do we increase our skin health? So the first thing that we can do, and there's 7 things that we're going to talk about here. The most obvious one is just lower our insulin. This is the most obvious one because IGF-1 works in opposition to insulin. So the lower your insulin, the higher your IGF-1 levels. So how do you lower your insulin? Well, you don't eat foods that cause an insulin spike. So you don't eat sugar. You don't eat carbohydrates. You eat a moderate amount of protein. You don't spike. You don't eat a ton of protein because excess protein will turn into glycogen and cause an insulin spike. And so the lower your insulin, the more IGF-1 your body can produce. And it should be noted here, I've mentioned this in other videos, that your body can either digest and deal with the food that you're eating, or it can repair itself. But it has a hard time doing both at the same time. So it usually has to pick one or the other. In fact, that brings us to the next thing that you can do. Number 2 is intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is just where you pick a specific window during the day that you're going to eat. So a common way to intermittent fast is 16-8 window. So you have an 8-hour window where you eat, and usually you eat one meal on either side of that 8-hour window. And then you fast for the next 16 hours and give your body all that 16 hours that it can repair itself, so it doesn't have to deal with digesting food, doesn't have to deal with incorporating all of that nutrition that you gave it into the body. It can just deal with things like autophagy and cleaning out the old cellular structures, repairing old cell structures, and increasing IGF-1 and increasing your skin health. So IGF-1 is great. So maybe, like I said, a 16-8 window. Some people do intermittent day fasting, where they'll fast for one day and eat the next day. Some people do 5-2 fasting, where they'll fast for 5 days and eat 2, or the other way around, they'll fast for 2 and eat for 5. Whatever. I mean, the longer you fast, the greater the benefits, the more IGF-1 you will produce. Number 3, sleep. Getting good, high-quality sleep is crucial to overall health, and this includes the health of your skin. Getting enough sleep lowers cortisol levels, and since you aren't eating when you're sleeping, you are also fasting and lowering insulin. Nighttime IGF-1 production is a key component in sleep for sleep to restore the damage done to your body during the day. Number 4, decrease oxidative stress. So free radicals or reactive oxygen species are the natural byproducts of cellular respiration, but too many free radicals, too many ROSs can cause the skin or the cells in your body to break down, including the cells in your skin. So we want to reduce the amount of oxidative stress on our body. One way to do that is to avoid eating foods that cause oxidative stress. So these are polyunsaturated fats, sugar, grains, things like that cause inflammation, that cause oxidative stress. And then, of course, you also want to stay away from environmental factors that increase oxidative stress, like excess sunlight, alcohol, smoking, pollution, high levels of pollution. So you want to also increase the amount of antioxidants that you eat. So eat a lot of antioxidant-rich foods like berries, nuts, cruciferous vegetables. That will all increase the amount of IGF-1 that your body produces. Number 5 is exercise. Intense exercise in short bursts raises IGF-1. So you don't want to go on a bike ride for an hour. You'd be much better off doing some HIIT training, or just something that's going to raise your heart rate, something that is going to break down your muscle tissue, some muscle-bearing exercises where you're breaking down your muscles and you're forcing your body to have to go into or to go into your repair mode where it has to fix the damage that you've done to your muscles. So exercise is important for IGF-1 production. Number 6 is liver health. IGF-1 is made in the liver creates it, so it makes sense. Anything that you can do to increase liver health is going to increase the amount of IGF-1 that you produce. As I've said many times, your liver is great at processing carbohydrates and it's great at processing fat, but it is terrible at processing both fat and carbohydrates at the same time. So you're going to have to take one or the other out of your diet to maximize your liver health. And if you want to take the fat out and become vegan, this is not the blog for you. In fact, you can go become vegan, and then once your health degenerates and you become, just have terrible health, then you come back to this side of the fence. And go keto. Eat lots of good, high quality, healthy fats. Your liver loves when you eat a high fat, low carb diet. In fact, one of the podcasts I did not too long ago was with Leah Keith, who is a recovering vegetarian, recovering vegan, and the horror stories that she tells about what the vegan diet did to her body is just terrible. And she's not the only person that I've heard those stories from. So don't go vegan. Eat lots of good, high-quality, healthy fats. Also restrict alcohol. Obviously, alcohol damages the liver as well. And then finally, fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are vitamins A, D, E, and K. Eating animal products will have a lot of these vitamins already built into them. So lots of meat, lots of fat, lots of butter will already have these vitamins built into them, and your body needs, when you eat vitamins A, D, E, and K, your body needs fat along with those vitamins in order to absorb them. That's why taking them in a pill usually isn't optimal. What you don't want to take these vitamins in a pill. What you want to do is get them in your food, and eat lots of good, high quality, nutrient dense foods that your body can use to do the things that it needs to do. So that may seem like a lot. There's 7 different things there, but really a well-formulated ketogenic diet is going to hit a lot of these notes. When you eat keto, you're naturally reducing insulin, you're naturally reducing oxidative stress, you're supporting good liver health, you're eating lots of fat-soluble vitamins and nutrient-rich foods. Lower insulin levels will improve your sleep. It will make you more prone to want to exercise. It will also reduce hunger signals, so intermittent fasting comes easier. It's not uncommon for people who have been on the ketogenic diet for a little while to get compliments from the people in their lives as they begin to see their bodies change. Obviously, some of that is just because of the weight loss, but some of that's because of the increase in quality in skin health. So try it out. And if you've been on the ketogenic diet for a while, you've seen an improvement in your overall health or your skin health in particular, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about that. Or come over to the blog and talk to me there. Remember, guys, if you're looking for someone who will send you a ketogenic meal plan every week, and you would like to join a community of other people who are all losing weight and seeing some really amazing things happen to their health on the ketogenic diet, come join us over in the 28-day training room. That is at mysugarfreejourney.com/28day. It's fantastic. So many people are seeing so many huge strides in their health, seeing some incredible health improvements over there. We'd love for you to be a part of it. mysugarfreejourney.com/28day to sign up. All right, appreciate you guys being here. And like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever it is that you have to do. Hit that little bell up there so you get a notification when we get a new video goes up. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. All right, thanks guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.